Hello everyone, I'm Kayla and today I'm doing a quad review video where I will quickly review 4 books. I've noticed that not a lot of people are interested in individual reviews, so I thought if I did a combo video it would go over better. So today I'll be reviewing The Cuckoo's Calling, The Darkest Minds, Eleanor and Park, and The Selection. So I hope you like this video and let me know if you guys like this idea. Thanks! Here we go! I apologize in advance if you can't see some of these titles because some of them are on my iPad, so I'm sorry about that. The first book that I will be talking about is, oh, you can't even see it, The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. I actually enjoyed this book. It is about a private detective named Cormoran Strike, and he's kind of low in life right now. He just left his girlfriend and he's living in his office and the business is not doing well when he gets hired to become an investigator into the case of Lula Landry, who fell to her death a couple months back. She is a supermodel and everybody ruled it a suicide except for her family, so they hire him to investigate the case. Meanwhile, there's this girl Robin who gets hired at his office as a temporary position. She ends up liking it a lot more than she thought, so I liked this book a lot. The twist at the end wasn't too obvious, but I could kind of see it coming. However, that didn't keep me from enjoying the book. It played out like a mystery, typical crime novel, and it looks like it's going to be a series and I can't wait for the next book. So I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. The J.K. Rowling aspect wasn't really a big deal. It was like reading somebody totally different. So I would give this book a go, guys. If you like mystery or crime, it's highly enjoyable, and there you go, The Cuckoo's Calling. The next book that I will briefly cover, however, I would love to do a separate video on this sucker, is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. When I first started this book, I thought there wasn't going to be a book that I liked as much as The Fifth Wave this summer, but I was proven wrong. This book, you guys, is just amazing. The world building, the characters, the premise, oh my god! So it's about a girl named Ruby, and when she's 10 years old, all children start dying of a plague, epidemic type thing, and no one knows what's causing it. And it's pretty bad because 98% of all the children left die. Just die. And the other 2% start developing these special powers. They're classified as colors, orange being the most powerful. They can manipulate minds. Ruby is an orange. She gets sent to this rehabilitation camp and disguises herself as a green. Meanwhile, all this stuff is happening in the world. Nothing's going good, guys. It's like a dystopian kind of feel, post-apocalyptic kind of deal. So I can't say that word. I hope I said it right. Just saying. Let's talk about the review part. The characters, guys. They're just so amazing and they're so developed and they go through so much in this book. Ruby goes from this weak little girl to this powerful young woman, and I just love good character development. I'm not going to give away a lot of the plot points because I don't want to spoil anything, but she meets this guy Liam and he is just amazing. I love him so much. And the end, guys, the end. So many feels when reading this book. You think it's going good. You think it's going good, and then bam, it hits you right in the feels. And I cannot wait for Never Fade, the next book in the series. I think it comes out this fall. I will be first in line for it. Highly recommend this one, guys. 5 out of 5 stars. The next book that I will be talking about is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. And this book was just amazing. And I'm saying amazing a lot in this video. I'm sorry. But I'm not into YA contemporary, but books like this make me want to read it all the time. It's about a girl named Eleanor and a boy named Park, and they fall in love. They're kind of misfit characters, and you just sympathize with them so much about what's going on in their home life, about what's going on with them at school, and it's just so heartwarming and so heart-wrenching, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And just like The Darkest Minds, it hits you right in the feels at the end. So I love books that evoke emotion, and this book definitely is one of them, and I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars also. I loved the characters, I loved the plot, the romance was not forced at all, you saw it happen before your very eyes, and it's just adorable, and words cannot express how much I love this book. I might have to reread it soon. It's just so good, and I highly recommend it to anyone. The last book I will be talking about is The Selection by Kira Cass. I was going into this with mixed feelings because I've heard mixed reviews about it. I've heard that it's okay, I've heard that it's awesome, I heard it's a must-read. It was actually surprisingly good. I enjoyed it a lot. It's about this girl named America in the future of North America, but now it's called Alea, something like that, sorry. There is a monarchy now, and when the prince comes of age, he needs to find a wife, obviously, so they select 35 women from the ages of 16 to 20 to come stay at the palace, and he figures out which one he wants to date, and it's kind of like a Bachelor kind of deal, you know, the show on TV. But it's more than that. The only downfall that I could think of is that I wanted to see more of the world and why America was set up in this horrible caste system that it is. America is a 5 on a scale of 1 being the royalty to 8 being nothing at all. I would hate to be an 8, I'm just saying. And I want to see more of that, and that's why I only gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I know, I'm really lenient. I should have probably gave it 3.5. But I really did enjoy it, and I can't wait to read The Elite, which I own. So I will probably be reading that soon. And if you guys are on the fence about reading this book, please read it because it's actually enjoyable. And the love interests are pretty good as well. This video was actually a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. If you guys want me to go more in depth about any of these books, I definitely will. For my next video like this, if you guys want me to talk about each book more, please let me know. This was just a test run, guinea pig type deal. Please let me know if you've read any of these books because I would love to talk about them because they're all so good. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see more of you in the future. Bye, guys! A compilation video. Compilation, and something else. I know what it is, hold on. They select, but also post-apocalyptic by Kira Cass. Kira. In the world, one girl from each province gets to represent, no, that's sounding so Hunger Games. No. Oh, you can see it.